Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to reacting to very ancient, old songs of mine, where today we are going to be continuing on in this wild, kind of cringeworthy adventure. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right in, shall we? It's pretty self-explanatory. If you haven't seen the first part, please go ahead and do it. You are missing out. I'm going to react to some 2019 stuff. Oh boy. All right. This is Your Reality. And again, it is one of the songs that took off before One of Us. One of Us I keep mentioning because I think in 2020 that was the song at the beginning of the year that kind of like, it was my first, like the closest to viral, I'd say, hit that I've ever made, just because so many people were using it and it got so many interactions. But this one, again, is one of the predecessors that kind of took off. So we're going to listen to it again years later. And spoiler alert, I just listened to this in its full completion like 2 hours ago before recording this. And it's kind of what inspired me to sit down and do this. So buckle the fuckle up, kids. Here we go. It's Weasel time. Wow. Oh, I forget about the door in the beginning. That's right. Oh, because I'm... Right, I was creating a timeline. So, ow, God. Fuck. So I hinted that this is like the sequel to Send Me Down to Hell. So it's almost like Send Me Down to Hell Part 2, or the reprise, or reprise, however people prefer to pronounce that. But I've always said reprise, and I just found out the other day that it's reprise, and it threw me for a loop. Anyways, here we go. Oh boy. God. Wow. See, even like 3, 4, I guess this is 4 years ago now. It's changed so much.
I always come.
Oh, look, it's...
You know evil lives on.
Hold on.
You know evil lives
I'll bring it up in a second.
But I can be your beloved, trusted friend.
Here's Jeremy. I think that's supposed to be Jeremy.
So you think it's just a game. This is my reality.
Oh, my baby voice. Blah.
You should learn how to read the fine
It's like I sang back here.
It's so weird.
Why did I sing so throat heavy?
print.
Why?
Fine print.
Don't do that.
You should learn how to
You're making Glitch Trap sound like a prepubescent child.
Oh, here it is. Naked Spring. Glitch Trap. I called you Spring Trap. I'm sorry. My bad. He's naked. Which I literally did not realize I forgot to turn back on the vest layer before exporting the image from Metabang and putting it in. I edited the whole video, I uploaded it, I previewed it, and I saw nothing wrong until I saw a comment one day that was like, where's his vest? And I was like, wait, where's his vest? And I looked at the video and I'm like, oh my God, he's naked. What have I done? He's just naked. And so it looks funny. I mean, at least he's got his bow tie, right? It's fine. He just wanted to show off his shoulders. You know, he wanted to show off his pecs that he's been working so hard on. Anyways, let's listen to the song. I do believe all the binary in the background does translate to something. It's just impossible because since there's no spaces, you can't tell where the sequence begins and ends.
This is my reality.
Purple lightning coming out of his nipples? His bow tie? And that's why his vest is off. He has to channel the power from his nipples. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, please don't do that. What was that? Oh! I heard a squelch from my mouth. I heard like the sound that your mouth makes sometimes when it moves. Ew. Ew. And the thing that helps that for me is to like brush my teeth and swish with water to thin my saliva before I record something. But anyways, let's continue.
My needs your flesh and bone.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't want to. No. I don't think I will. Sounds like a skill issue. No thanks. I won't. Good. Just like to imagine he's so old that he like runs out of breath at the end of that sentence and he's just like like that cat. Sounds like a you problem. That's toxic. Doubt it. No. I still like the beat of this a little bit. I just think that it could use more oomph. The weird glitch vocals. It's so odd. I mean, it suits him because he's glitchy, so of all characters, I guess, but... Squeak! Cue the squeaky door. I was actually proud of that door when I drew it. Oh no, my camera died. You want to run that by me again? Aha! Oh, what a nice evil laugh to finish it off. Yeah, that's your reality. I think it still kind of holds up. It's 3 years old. Let's see what the actual release date was. September of 2019. So in September of this year, it'll be 4 years old. It feels older than that. Because of 2020, it feels like time has gone by so slowly. But anyways, let's continue on to, see, and then that's where this came from. I'm not going to play it in completion because it's self-explanatory. It is a Your Reality parody because then people started joking about it. So I said, okay, threaten me with a good time. Because I had seen Doki Doki Literature Club, I had done panels about it at Sabaton Con, so I knew very well what it was. And I was like, actually, that might be funny to do. So I did it. And so I did Your Reality as a parody from Glitch Trap's point of view. Because he too is also trying to escape from a virtual reality. So... Oh my god, the art! He's in a little mini skirt! Oh, that's so funny. I forgot I drew him in a little mini skirt. Look at his little... Oh god, his face! Oh, I'm scared. Mommy, let me out. Anyways, yeah, that was the thing I did as a troll song. Okay, we are traveling temporarily back into the year of 2018 because I want to react to this bad boy. This is Send Me Down to Hell, a Scrap Trap song based on Springtrap's form and, Jimmy Neutron's Scrap Trap in Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator. And I want to react to this one because I am also currently remastering it. And I technically have listened to it in certain sections that I was trying to replicate, but I haven't sat down and listened to it from beginning to end in a while. And... I don't know. I just feel like it'll be a wild ride, so buckle up, kids. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator song. Thanks for clarifying. I think people know. Scrap Trap. What an interesting name.
I told you I'd come back around. I've been searching for so long. You may not recognize me at first, but I assure you it's me. Careful not to let the monsters in. The worst of them are the ones in your head.
This one has been fun to re-sing, I will say. It's been really, really fun. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm actually having really a really good time remastering this one. Besides the instrumental, finding all those percussive sounds again. Oh, it's been so fun.
Ignite the
Wow.
set me ablaze. You know I can feel no pain. Send me down to hell. I dare you.
Wow, look at that transition.
Send me down to hell. I dare you.
Ooh, ran out of breath there.
I dare you.
Take a breath.
Send me down to hell. I dare you.
Take a breath. Sounds so forced.
Is this
My eyes. Henry.
forgot morals, rejected humanity, all I
This.
had was insanity and a passion for pain. I sacrificed others and I did it all in vain. There's a monster inside of me and he's screaming my name. I never counted on others to save me. I wish you forgot to be set free. The shadows of the living in the
Ah.
deep in the thoughts of all the things and the hatred I'd be bathing in. I couldn't possibly get away. So I twisted and manipulated, tasted and appreciated, betrayed, devastated, tasted blood and didn't hate it. One last I
God.
could never get enough.
Okay, I'm pausing for a second because I don't know what kind of crack I was on when I rapped that, but redoing it in the remaster, oh mama. It sounds a lot better. I have learned that I can enunciate and control I can separate the syllables a lot more clearly now, if that makes sense. Can you see? It's working out so well just talking to you that I'm sure you have a great idea of how the rapping went. But it was a fun ride. It took several tries for me. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what kind of crack I was on when I rapped that, but it was fun to redo this year.
Ignite the walls, set me ablaze. You know I can feel no pain. Send me down to hell. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Send me down to hell. I dare you.
Bless you.
I dare you. I dare you. Send me down to hell. I dare you.
We went into his eyeball and died. Oh, my old outro. Wow. One of my other old ones. That sound in the background of that drum rack kind of sounds like someone belching with a reverb on it. Just like, it's Scrap Trap burping. He's a little gassy. Here we are. This is Follow You, the song that came out as like a sequel to Your Reality, because it is a DLC song based on Vanny before we knew that her name was going to be Vanny, which is why it is called a Dreadbear DLC song, because I didn't know what else to call it. But I knew that she was a new character and she seemed very fascinating in concept, so I immediately got to work on making a song, and that's what this is. And again, I am currently remastering this into something that sounds a lot better, in my opinion. Oh, yes. I replay this level now very often. Inside, outside of VR, sometimes I'll just sit down, especially during Halloween season. It's like a tradition for me to sit down and play the DLC again. Because I just love the DLC games. They're fun. I liked those levels a lot. The corn maze, the build-a-mangle, everything except for the plushkins. I hate the plushkins. I still haven't beat them because I refuse. But anyway, we're here to listen to a song. I'm sorry.
Sometimes I know
There's the door.
what it's like to be alone, alone. I know you are trapped, lend me your hand. No one will know. I'll follow you into the dark. I wanna know the truth.
From the inside out.
There's a lot of masks. Oh yeah, that's my actual mask too that I made physically, and I took a picture.
Into the dark. I wanna
There's naked glitch trap again.
know the truth.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, I feel like I'm being brainwashed. Brain-rashed.
Nobody suspects a thing. If this is what you want for me, then it'll be.
God, my singing style for Vanny was so different back then because I didn't know, like, her vibe yet. Because it changed so much.
I'll follow you into the dark. I wanna know the truth. Let's get to it then.
Ow, my neck. Oh, mommy, what happened?
I'll be ready when the day comes. If you give me this chance, I won't let you down. La, 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 la.
But yeah, I am working on a remaster of this one too. I'm working on a remaster of several things at the same time, simultaneously, which means it's probably going to take 10 years, but eventually, when they're done, I'm excited for you to hear them. But in the meantime, this one's still, it holds up. It's not the best now, in my opinion, because I've improved so much so quickly, I think, or at least my preferences have changed, definitely. But I do still think that it was pretty good for its time. I don't think I really have to introduce this one. It's One of Us. Let's have a listen and see how much I hate it 3 years later. And we're watching the original video, by the way, not the animated collab. Just because I want it to be extra original, We're going way back. Strings are okay. One of Us. Man.
Hey, do you know what it's like to be one of us? Trapped inside our moving coffin. We're dancing but crying inside.
Okay, the vocal mixing is...
The secrets we're hiding, the violence we're stifling.
One of us, one of us. I loved watching people sing along to that. I've watched a few reactions of this, and it was funny. What's with the voice change? I think I was trying to switch characters throughout. Like this might be a Bonnie thing? Sounds like a Bonnie thing. Is this like a Chica voice? I don't know. Or maybe it's just children? I switched the way my voice sounded like 3 different times in this song and I don't remember why. So aggressive. I can't read it. What does it say?
There's no escape from this hell.
Oh, the flashing.
You're one of us, we can be a family. Save all your scrapes for the depths below. Feel rainbow right inside your bones.
Okay. Okay.
Many years ago, we had the memory of being free. Why were our souls forsaken? To this day, we still wonder what we did wrong. Did wrong.
this right here is what tripped people up. That pause right there. It got several people and it made me laugh. I was like, ah, got him.
Can't save me, so we'll save you. Oh boy, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Help wanted.
Yep. Interesting. Listening to it now, there are things I would do differently already. Would I like to remaster One of Us? Yeah, probably someday in the future, but it's such a unique standalone song that I feel like trying to remaster it would actually almost make it worse. Just because it has its own... Like, unless the remaster was specifically just to mix it better and maybe re-record the vocals so that they were a little stronger, a little better mixed, I feel like trying to do a complete remaster where I build it from scratch again, it would probably just sound off because I don't know, it would just be awkward, I feel like, for that one specifically because of how just standalone it is. This is the one and only In Your Eyes Now, the classic, iconic Elizabeth Afton song. I call it that because it is everywhere. It's probably one of my most popularly used songs in other videos and used by other content creators, especially I can't speak English anymore, pardon. Especially with gotcha tubers. I see it used in a lot of those videos for like singing battles and fun things like that. And it's really cool to see so many like people use it for like Elizabeth Afton stuff. It's really awesome. But it is definitely up there with like For You and I forget what my third most popular is. I don't know if it is One of Us or if it's like the Lulbit song now, because Lulbit has slowly been creeping up the line. But yeah, I figured this one would be a fun one to go back and listen to because it has been a hot minute. It is younger than One of Us, but it is still 3 years old-ish. So let's have a listen.
You said power is a weapon and love is a weakness. I never quite understood the thoughts in your head. But you were my father and I loved you still. Even though the things you did would have made me ill if I had known. And now I have become your favorite monster. I was not the kind of girl who would have thought of blood. My father was a killer, but I was just a child. I seem to be having problems with my morals. I want to feel home, but I just don't. Will even look in my direction. There's nothing behind his eyes anymore. You told me.
Oh, her face changed. Never got her face changes. She looks angry. Oh, never mind.
Didn't you make her for me?
What?
Now look at me. I'm as perfect as can be.
And dead.
In your eyes now.
Yay! I'm immortal, Daddy!
As perfect as can be.
In your eyes now.
Oh god, baby creeping up behind. That's terrifying. And she's like,
These days I don't feel like myself anymore.
terrifying. Oh.
I've grown distant with who I used to be. But I am your daughter, do you love me still? Even though the things I do could make you ill if you cared. But that's the thing, I guess you don't.
These lyrics are very, like, dry. Just, like, straight to the, like, very... I don't know how to describe it. It's just different.
Oh, but yeah, here I am, have I become him? I am scared to admit I might be crazy.
It's like literal poetry almost, where, like, the poetry is just very, like... You know, I don't know how to describe it.
Perfect as can be. In your eyes now.
Your ice cream's melting. You better eat it faster. Oh god, baby in the background. She's terrifying. I hate it. I'm scared. Oh. It's bright. It's a bit bright, isn't it? Elizabeth, it's fucking bright. I can't hear what you're saying when it's this bright. What? I need my glasses. My sunglasses. So proud. Uh-huh. So happy. Oh, that's so weird. I forgot I repurposed, like I made an allusion to Dear Father, but changed the silhouettes to be Elizabeth and her father. That's funny. I forgot I did that. What a neat little Easter egg there at the end. But yeah, In Your Eyes Now, definitely another one of those very unique standalone songs that if I were to try to remaster it, it would probably be for the purpose of just literally remastering it. Because whenever I've done remasters, it's usually building it from scratch. So it's more like a remake. I call it a remaster because I try to stay faithful to the original as much as possible. Like I add more stuff. I might add more bass because a lot of my older stuff was very absent of like bass where bass is needed and stuff like that. But it's more like a remake. But this one would definitely be just like a faithful remaster, kind of like I would do with One of Us. This is probably going to be one of our last ones we watch because we are approaching the end and we're approaching current day stuff. So this is Molten to the Core, a Molten Freddy song that I tried to make. It's okay. Let's talk about this one for a second because I remember, I think this one happened because, like, I made this song because I put out a poll asking, like, I put a list of characters or something, I think, and said, like, if one of these characters were to get a song, which one would you like to see the most? And this guy, he came out right on top because everyone loved Molten Freddy, and I wanted to push myself and do a character that I wouldn't normally do because I don't tend to see myself as a fit to vocally perform as certain characters, including something ambitious like Molten Freddy, who sounds very like thrashy, very, you know, but he sounds like Molten Freddy, you know, which Kellen does an amazing job at his voice. And I have listened to other songs like CK9C, I think that's the order, Chaotic K9 Culture, yes. They're amazing. I've listened to the song like You Can't Hide, I think, which is an older song, but granted it still holds up very well. And CK9C's vocal performance as like Funtime Freddy and his newer one too, like It's Not Over, I think is what it's called, which is more of like a Molten Freddy type thing. Very, very good. I could never live up to that, but I still wanted to try my hand at a Molten Freddy song. And I remember this one getting a lot of harsh criticism because of the way it sounded, which, you know, that's fine. Like, I get it. And I knew it was coming because I was like, I'm not a good fit for this. But at the same time, I wanted to be like outside of my comfort zone. And I wanted to try something new. But I just remember it being one of the more difficult songs to try and push myself to get done because it was so uncomfortable for me. But I kept telling myself, I was like, but that's the point. The point is to be uncomfortable because I'm trying something new and I want to do this. You know, not everything I do should be easy and, you know, like in my comfort zone, because then otherwise how will I grow or learn what I can and cannot do or what I like and don't like? So, but yeah, I wanted to listen to this one. I might not listen to the whole thing, but I'll skip through it, and I want to just hear how it holds up today. I almost knocked over my drink.
We're not dead, still alive. Got that trauma behind our eyes. We can still feel the pain. It's made us insane. Feel our sins course through our veins. Melted together by the flame of evil.
Okay, the vocoder is not quite working. I can hear that. It was... Ignore my hands. But it was doing the thing that I don't... There should be more bass here. Come on, drive it. It needs to be heavier. Okay, I agree. This could have been heavier. Like bass. Get the bass. Even the instrumental. Come on. I think I'll take this bridge as an opportunity to talk because it's quiet. I think that even if I had just added more of a grungy bass to add some heaviness to that chorus, it would have helped accentuate the fact that, well, or at least compensate, I guess is the right word, for the fact that my voice can't hit that low range. If I had compensated with the instrumental, it might have carried it a little better. I don't know. For this character, anyways. Like, it needs... Like, it's like... It feels like I'm waiting for a drop that hasn't happened. Like, it needs to drop. Yeah, my Molten Freddy voice wasn't that great. But again, I wanted to try something new. And I'm still proud that I tried because it definitely was tricky. I remember getting frustrated making this song because I couldn't get my voice to do what I wanted it to do, and obviously that's a lack of training. To hit ranges like Kellen does, you need a lot of experience, you need a lot of knowledge, and just you need to have a feel for how your body works and what your limits are and how to reach certain different areas of your throat. And that's why voice acting is such a helpful, thing to have, under your belt when you are a vocal artist as well, because you can reach into those different ranges, and your singing voice and your speaking voice and all of that can kind of combine, and you can do a wider variety of things for songs, and especially if you need to do something for a character like this that sounds very thrashy and just unhinged and sometimes very deep, sometimes very high. But I'm still glad that I tried because, why not? And you're always going to get harsh criticism out there, and here's your PSA. Don't ever let someone's opinion or harsh criticism stop you from doing what you love. If it's constructive criticism, go ahead and take it the way you want. You can use it, build, learn from it, but don't let anything that anybody says tear you down to the point where you stop what you're doing, because no one should have that sort of power over you and your joy. So do things that you want to do because you want to do them, and do it how you want. Because music is art. And although there are a lot of people who think that there's a right and wrong way to do it, and there's always going to be more to learn, just do what makes you happy. This is another song in my list of songs that I am currently remastering. Simultaneously, I know there's 6 songs. Listen, this is the reason I'm doing these videos at all, to react to this stuff, is because I'm remastering quite a few of them right now, and I want to look back at the originals and just kind of take it in and see what things I could really improve on now that I am remaking them. And this is What You Did. Very simple in composition, and it's very I don't know, we'll just listen to it. I'll probably commentate as we go. It's a 4-minute long song, but I think that's because there's an extended outro, because it goes into Send Me Down to Hell, which this is the prequel to Send Me Down to Hell, because Henry's song comes first where he's like, hey, go to hell, man. And then Spring Trap or Scrap Trap's song comes afterwards where he's like, oh yeah, okay, threaten me with a good time, send me down to hell, I dare you. And it's like a conversation. It's a timeline. But let's go ahead and listen to this Henry Emily song and see what I think about it all these years later. This was 2020 also, I believe.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you. If you still even remember that name. but I'm afraid you've been missing this. You are not here to receive a
Turn
gift,
it up a little. It's quiet.
nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called.
It was long ago, we were friends. Thought we could build a world of innocent fun. Should've known better that you were too far gone. Was I really that blind? You were doing something else.
Okay, that first verse is a little all over the place.
Couldn't even trust you to be a human being. You don't have a heart, you're a cold, dark monster. And if
I'm not in love with the higher harmony behind this either. There's no point for it really because there's no female back vocals needed in this song because I don't think I was having any like children sing along to this. So it's odd. I've added more bass to this drop too since then. It sounds so much better.
Can't tell you how ashamed I feel. There's so many dead and I can't seem to grasp how this is real.
I like that rhythm.
Don't you
It's
tell
okay.
me this was all for a purpose.
The second verse I think is stronger than the first one.
All your sins crawl down below.
I could have sounded angrier there. And that's the challenge I'm trying to accomplish right now while re-singing this, is to sound angrier. Because I want Henry to be angrier. Like he's mad and disappointed, not just disappointed.
It all started back.
No. we all know. We all know and love this section. Okay, this is an infamous section. Okay, I got so much shit for this. I see why. I see why now. Okay, I get it. It's the worst rap I've probably ever done. On top of like Lolbit's rap, hers is terrible too. Okay, listen. Rapping was not my strong suit. I've gotten so much better. Okay, I promise. I've gotten so much better. This one in particular, I think I was overselling the like trying to sound masculine and not being able to sound masculine because I wasn't confident enough. In the remaster, I cut this section entirely because it doesn't feel right. Inserting a rap in the middle of this song feels wrong now. Like for the vibe it's supposed to have, like when I was remastering it, because I'm currently working on that, I was like, you know, having a breakdown bridge would actually be better for this song. Like having a progression in the bridge with something heavier than just like, it all started back in the 1980s. Yo, William, fuck you, bro. Aha. It just doesn't, it's not the vibe. And that's something I'm changing in the remaster.
Just remember, as the flames grow, all your sins go down.
Sorry, this is a serious moment. Okay, that drop is disappointing. Come on. Where's the bass? It's the final chorus. Bring it home, Henry. You're failing at your job. This is supposed to be your grand moment. You know, the fire, death everywhere. Henry, I'm mad and disappointed in you. God, I can't.
Oh, I'm gonna send you
Down to hell. There it is. And we wait for it. Here it comes. As the piano fades away. I think I put it at the end of this video, don't I? Yeah, there it is. Here it comes. Wow.
Sweet,
But fitting. But yeah, that's Henry's song. It got a lot, again, kind of like the Molten Freddy song, it got a lot of like criticism, a lot of feedback, which again is helpful, but also a little defeating sometimes when people just, you know, tear it apart. But I think nowadays I could do it a lot better, which is why I am doing it. It's another one of the things that's kind of on the back burner that I'm working on in my spare time because I think Henry deserves better. All right, last but not least, to finish off this reacting to my old songs series, we are going to be listening to the #1 song on all of my platforms for you. Let's go ahead and dive right in. The old security breach logo. God, the work Memphis did on this is absolutely amazing.
Now I can feel it coming. The symphony of voices in your head. The time has come for you to shine. Be ready. Something terrible is coming for you. Time is of the essence. Do not let me down now. So many people in one place. It's time for us to make a presence. Time is of the essence. I won't let you down. So many people in one
Oh my gosh.
place.
Before we knew what Vanessa would look like.
So just trust me this one time. I know you won't regret it.
His little shrine. He's like, hello.
I know you are sick, but so am I. And I will be there for you. Through time as it tick, 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 ticks.
My god, the fan-made glam rock models that were out back then.
Through time as it tick, 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 ticks.
Footage from the trailer.
And I will be there.
I will never not hear Daco screaming and losing his shit whenever I see the trailer.
Certain things that you should know. I know this comes with a price that I'm willing to pay.
Be ready.
Something terrible is coming. Everything I've worked for and everything I do, you know.
There it is. There it is! Right there! To this day. Fun fact, if you haven't noticed it yet, there is a whole word missing from this sentence. And I hate that I didn't catch it until it was already out. Kind of like Naked Glitch Trap that we talked about before. I didn't catch this either until it was already out. So now I'm showing everyone. Here, look, there it is. There's my big mistake. Oopsies.
Let me prove my point. It will not disappoint. Just give me the word. I am ready. I am poised. Is
Love
it
that
this
Memphis had a
true
thing
friend
for
with
human
you?
eyeballs
I
and
promise
things.
I will be there for you.
Almost like his trademark. It's creepy. Oh god, the pointing.
And I will be there.
Look at that run cycle. God, Memphis. Oh, that run cycle. Jesus Christ. Damn. I wonder if he looks back at this and is like, ew, oh my god, because it's still incredible. This shot right here is reminiscent of his Bendy and the Ink Machine animation, Counting Sheep. Bendy does this little floaty thing too, I noticed that. Another trademark, no, just kidding. But amazing work on the animation. Very, very phenomenal. Oh,
Your friends are worried about
I forgot. Oh my god, this is when I first teased the album. My god. Oh, my eyes. Shut it down, which I didn't ever actually end up releasing officially through my channel and platforms. I released it over on my mom's stuff. There it is. It's out now. Finally. Yay. Coming 2020-21. There's 3 20s. It's out now, though. It didn't come out in 2021. It came out in 2022, but it's out now. It came out on the 1-year anniversary of Security Breach. And just like Security Breach, it also got delayed a year. But that's going to do it for the final episode. I guess these have turned into episodes now because I just kept going and going and going. But yeah, this does it for the reacting to my old songs. If you guys would like to see me react to old videos of mine, including maybe some of the randomnesses that have since been taken down, or just like other fun things that maybe some of you have even never seen before because they're so old, you let me know in the comments below and I will think about it. But anyways, I do hope you enjoyed these videos. I hope you got a laugh, maybe a cringe or two with me. Let me know in the comments below if one of these songs was your favorite, and if it's one of the songs that's from like 2017, I will question your sanity. Thank you for joining along for this wild ride. I hope you had fun. And as always, remember, stay bright because you are a star, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.